Alright, good news. More HP, more strength, just by a pinch. Alright, round 2. We got some gold. Got some wings. Get that gel free again. A magical key. Alright. Ah, there you go. Baby swamp. Alright. Just a little bit of swamp, a little pinch of darkness to make things work properly. So again, wings would get a free card. Both there's the option to use their key, buy more keys. It's their choice. Janus going to buy their set of keys. Poidrac also following suit. And what's downstairs? Dark down here. Possibly Garon's grave? Nope, Swamp South. I believe we're in Swamp South. I can hear the bonks, but I'm thinking Swamp South. Maybe Mountain Cave. Someday I'll memorize the opening bonks of these things. Someday. It's the grave as per FM. Yes, we're seeing the up, loop around, left, right. And hopefully people have to be 3 chests to gather. Poidrac trying to punch this magician. Fair take. Two keys and gold at the opening chests. Well, wings, gold, keys. So you can go to the key shop and buy more keys. Oh! Garon's grave hiding a secret. Magician, axe armor. Magician, wolf. Big trouble. Let's go down to the treasury. Procure these goods. 1 herb. 2 herbs. Some more gold. And some fairy water. Alright. It's a healing. A little bit of gold. Let the adventure begin. Poidrac wants more. More what? More keys? More axe armors? We'll find out. Alright, Poidrac outside. And we're walking. Draggy. Alright, it should be a fair fight. Alright, one more cute little blue drake monster, and we'll have ourselves level 2. Ooh, Janus with the added bonus of getting those chests in the grave has a gold grind going. Your town's close by a start. Could be a huge advantage. Alright, let me spin the gold grind. I didn't think we'd be as fast already. 3 minutes in, who would have thought? So, Dragon Warriors lived in memory. So we open a chest, it puts it into a spot. There are 8 spots available. The throne room when we start opens 3 chests, that's 3. The grave, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, the bottom 2. And then from that point on, you open a chest, the game can't put it anywhere, it stays on the map. Open that same chest over and over again to get the contents. Ooh, Poidrac gets over the bridge, gets level 2, and finds a spooky ghost. Now, yeah, this is a gamble here. There's a lot of time to grind you're going to save, and now you're almost forced to walk and find a town. Like, grinding's not really important to you now. You must find a town and use this gold. Fair choice. Just trying to restart that grind at level 1, level 2 is very lucky. With the monsters there in the cave that we know of, 2 or 3 of them so far are instant kills. So you can't promise to get those chests again. You always come back to it later, though. Wouldn't be a problem at level 8, 9 to come here and buy yourself a silver shield. But, better go save and see what happens. Poidrac deciding I'm going to stay by home and grind some small enemies. Get level 3, level 4, try and find an easier, an early hurt more, an early heal more. Some kind of power to back me up. And Janus is going walking. Every idea is great until you can do it wrong. See me last night with the Death Necklace. It was a great idea until it died over and over again. Oh, Drakima. There's a reset. I hear seeing a scorpion. A tame scorpion. Only occasionally tears you to shreds. That was hilarious. I mean, I've never seen Aaron do that bad before. Never have I had a race go that south so fast. But, c'est la vie. Or, c'est la mort. Whatever. And tournaments for fun. I ain't worried about it. Alright, Scorpion now, level 3. Decent stats. But no spells. We are out of the red zone. No more touchdowns. There's Janus deciding maybe I'll grind a bit first before walking into the terrifying overworld. And Poidrac decides it's not worth bringing the last herb. I'll fight the scorpion and see what happens. Oh, Janus fighting the Drakis. I think we're level 2 now. Nope, one more to go. The bonus here with the gold is that you can keep refilling your keys, keep getting these opening chests. Ooh, Draki. Sneaky Draki with heal. So the surprise is like you fight him 4 or 5 times, never see it, then at the worst possible time, by the way, heal more. Like, oh! Oh, you have that. Oh. Yeah, this race, hate to call it so early, but this race might hinge on, is there a town within walking distance that doesn't get you murdered? Or even if it's 4 or 5 levels now. If Janus has this gold, holds onto it for 4 or 5 levels of grinding, and finds a town after the fact, it's still a huge boon. Hello. Alas, Janus finds death. Poidrac meanwhile walking around the grasslands of his homeland, apologizing to scorpions so they get their golden experience points. But Janus has to go now. There's now a goal in sight. Can't back away now. There we go, the hero walk. Oh no, it's Droll. Trolls are problematic because they have a higher defense, quote unquote. And this game for monsters, defense is all agility. Makes running a real pain in the neck. And we're gonna see the payoff because a flame sword or magical armor would do a lot well to offsetting 4 levels of grinding of Poidrac. Fight level 4 on the outside. We're so close! Oh, the Heartbreaker. Truly unfortunate. Oh, that's bad news. That is truly unfortunate. Yes, runs the gamble. Won't be surprised if they start grinding here again, just because at this point. Ugh. Hawksness. Ghosts have sleep, so they're kind of annoying if you're trying to do a grind and. Yeah. Alright, at last. So Poidrac has made the correct choice in grinding early. Now's a, well, early game it's significant. End game it's one fight. So the experience difference might not matter as much as you hope. Level 5, Repel. Outside level 4, not much going on. Poidrac sees Hawksness. Oh no. Oh no. Curiosity gonna kill the cat here. Let's see who the boss is. Yes, I'm realizing the Draki has heal. I'm pondering how to fight this. Get off my tile. Snowman having none of it. Alright, Snowman's problematic because he's very high damage, very high HP, but falls asleep. So he gets sleep at some point, and Snowman's not nearly as terrifying. But as things stand now, not gonna happen. Yes, grabs level 2. And the grind continues. Yeah, for the east is a dead end, and the cave below is Garon's grave. So let's want to try and risk diving Garon's grave. So we gotta head west. West across many bridges. Many almost spark-over bridges. There we go, level 3 for Janus. Catch back up as Poidrac begins to push westward. Ooh, Garon gets away. How's that luck? Incredible luck, but this area is danger zone. Do not let me walk around dragons at level 3 or level 4 or level 5 or level 8 for that matter. Poidrac the hero walk getting pretty far west. But the Spectre's good at math and knows how to minus 13 from 13 to get 0. And alas, the ghost has hurt and sleep. So a little dinky wombo combo by the castle. But level 2, level 3, that can kill you. Alright, both races now are regrouping. Poidrac this lead in 2 levels, but nothing extraordinary about those levels. And Janus might grind faster, but getting bad luck with the scorpions, or not scorpions, the ghosts having sleep, and the Drakeys healing. Poidrac has the benefit now of being strong to punch a Drake and have it die. So, that little boon seems a little silly, but that's a huge change of pace, making it a 2-3 round fight into a 1 round fight. That saves time every single time. There we go. Yeah, it's just a big swing. Ooh, Poidrac coming into the fight the droll. Getting the crit. Big crit. Taking down that droll in another 4 or 5 rounds of combat and a whole lot of damage. Look at all these bridges. Like Friday night at the senior home. Yeah, that fight would have been a long grind to death, I would imagine, without that crit. Alright, Ghost is giving trouble. Ghost is not being annoying. It can kill you given a chance, but the main problem is that it stops you and slows down your combat by 2-3 rounds. After Janus is pondering now, I wasted 10 minutes in this race running west to find Hawk's Nest and getting gold. But the race is young. There's no doubt your opponent might have done the same thing. So, can't sweat quite yet. Poidrac going for a restock. Poidrac did not find the actual chest in Garon's grave, so perhaps now we'll try and dive down a little faster. Except this warrior has other plans. Janus. Marching back and forth. Hunting drakes. Swat ghosts. You know, I'm trying to relearn my... I knew Mahjong many years ago. I'm trying to get back into it. I mean, I can play rummy. What's the hardest part of doing Mahjong? Oh, there we go. Ghost has to sleep and herd attack again. These early levels. A real pain in the neck. Alright, yeah, it's back to the throne room. Poidrac doing efforts to get to the top of that grave. Find that treasure. One free torch. Empty. There'll be even herb in that last one. But the world may never know. Alright. Yeah, it's back outside. A Maggie Drake shows up. Worth a bit more and probably a kinder fight than the ghost. Yep. Poidrac wants their $2. They're going back in. Before we see what the stats. Again, no spell. You're getting outside for level 4. Oh, the horror! Middle slime with sleep and fire breath. You're having a great dream. Things going great. Save the princess. She grows fangs and bites your neck. That's the middle slime right there. The monster party all over again. Alright, yeah, it's going a little farther beyond home. I'm gonna grind beyond the bridge. Now, Poidrac's leading experience points is there and still there, but it's declining. As Poidrac is grinding this chest, trying to find out what is in this chest in Garon's grave. But yeah, this keeps the grind going. So, despite the early stalling, RNG playing a role here, and Poidrac not being able to make progress. So, all that experience point gain is slowly grinding away. Dunkster Kima. Well-timed crit. Another crit. Yes, it's done with the seed. Tearing monsters to shreds. Level 5 is there. Again, you get repel for your efforts. Nothing game-breaking yet. Poidrac dies again in the grave. Now, Poidrac must choose. Do I go back and grind that gold? Or do I let it go? Do I get more experience points? Yet another crit for JanusZeal6. Tearing monsters to shreds. The bare-hand nightmare of Alfgard. Striking the mountains and ripping things to shreds. The gap is gone. The gap is closed. Poor sails. Everyone's going to Old Navy instead. Warlock has baby breath, which is good enough right now. Alright, I'm quite trying to run from the metal slime, which is not going to work out too well, given the maximum agility of a red metal slime. So, you can't get away from metal slime. It runs when it wants to. This metal slime is a nightmare. At this point, if I had hurt, I'd be throwing it, just hoping for the shot, because I can't run away, and I can't kill it. Poidrac going back in. I want my $2. Yes, it's back outside. Back to the mountains, where it's usually pretty good, and occasionally kills you, but usually it's a fairly smooth grind. These extra outside mountains here. If we're trying to do the whole dive, that's crazy. Like, I can't. Oof. You do it, more power to you. But man, oh man. Your wolf ambush, an accident showing up, a metal slime. I don't know. Dangerous territory. Again, still fighting on the outside. Avoiding the wolf poltergeist between dodge chance and pretty high attack power. Not worth the trouble. It's me, the scorpion. The scorpion here is pretty vanilla, so no trouble with this seed. Janus has made it to the. Actually, he's made it ahead. So Janus now ahead in experience points by about 2 fights. Mr. Kima fighting to the death. What a battle! Alright, Poidrac grabs some chests. 100 options and heads outside. Yeah, trying for one more scorpion before heading back to town. I mean, you're gonna die anyway, so go for it. Alright, pushes westward. Snowman's out of the question. We're going that way. West, the Oregon Trail. Aha! What happened here? Oh. It's Breckenary. But good news! We got gear. So now we play Temptation. Do you grind some gold? Alright. Bare bones gear. Better than being butt naked. We have some stuff now. Yeah, still grinding away. Level 6 now. No spells. Basic stats, a little more HP. Well, Janus push west. Will Janus try and find more stuff? Or will they grind and grind until they find a heal spell? I think we're going west. If you go west and then due south, you find yourself Breckenary. Armor Knight! I'll leave the axe on for you. Holy cow, got away. Got away again. Madness. Poidrac tempting fate. JanusZeal praising the Sparkle Bridge, Part 2. I don't want to hear from you, Fury. I'll tell you what about running away bad. Again, we're finding more and more monsters. Now we see a Wraith Knight with sleep. Which is a crushing blow. And a Star Weapon on the Janus' side. To the box! Alright. Now Poidrac wonders, do I get some gold? Do I grind here? Do I go to the grave and set some change? Janus says, I'm going to restock what's in the chest now. What's already here? Poidrac says, nah, I'm good. It's outside. But Janus heads a little more east, or a little more west, a little more south. You'll have access to the broadsword and chainmail, and a small shield. Not a bad starting lineup. If they grind again, they can attempt to get hands on some magical armor. Zilpa Hawks is trouble. You got star weapons, you got axe knights, you got blue dragons. They're keeping the gate pretty good. Back we go. To old King Loric. Poidrac says, enough of that. Time to fight some Drakis. Alrighty, step by step. Big killing the ghost. Moving on. Oh no, we're moving on west. We're going westward. Alright, Warlock, we know from Janus' side, that's Fire Breath. But just learned that now. Not what Poidrac was looking for, because Poidrac didn't take any more gold. So, being grinding gold up, there's no point in buying equipment. I'm just going further west and see what's out there. And the farther we go, the crazier monsters. Wraith Knights with sleep, werewolves, AK-47s. It's worse and worse you go. So we got a low gear seed, that one town you can buy stuff at, and high-end endgame enemies waiting for you beyond that point. Alright. Yeah, it says, I'm going back down. Poidrac says, I'm going back down. Poidrac plays the same. Get some gold, get the grind going, buy that armor, buy that sword. For Janus, I am not sure. I guess Janus is diving. Janus is diving. Janus wants a free sword. And Poidrac, the bad luck, needs an axe armor on top level, and that's that. Here's the impressive hero walk. Making good progress throughout this little dungeon here. Getting downstairs. Approaching chest number 3, or 4 in this case. Behold! One dank herb. Alright, getting lucky though. Long walks, no problems. Magicians, a good walk for Janus. Poidrac also having better luck. Seeing not murder enemies, not hell signs of doom, not axe armors who use you for target practice, not wolves who kill you in 2 strikes. Just magicians so far. Ooh, Droom with a surprise hurt more. So an early tier enemy with a big bad spell. Alright, Poidrac gets just some chests. Says, I'm out. Time to grind some gold. Time to buy the stuff and do the thing. Yeah, it says, we must go deeper. Open sesame. Take door. Open sesame. There we go. Janus heads back in, and it looks like we're doing the, we'll grind again, huh? Alright. Oh, Janus launched that torch. Blywin, they did. They've both been in the castle. So, death's in the back before. So, not intentionally, but they've been in that throne room. So, there's your 3. A few more downstairs, and just enough to get the chest broken. Sometimes death helps you. Alright. Yeah, let's head back down. Uh-oh. He meets some metal slime. And learns the horror. The horror of the metal slime. And gets away. And finds the Droll Magi. Floor 1. And floor 2 in this place are death traps. And all ambushes too. Ah, it's a mirror match. But gets away. Yes, somehow breaking free of all these monsters. Alright, almost there. Ooh, both runners are getting lucky with their runaways. Uh-oh. Snowman says, oh no. Snowman plants Janus into the ground. Werewolf does the favor as well. Both our racers getting so close to the goal and eating a Charlock into the face. Now it's frustrating. You're playing this for a half hour now, and every time you get almost something good, you get murdered by a large enemy. Yeah, Snowman and Werewolf, no jokes. Snowman hits like a truck, and they're both Charlock class enemies. Bad scene across the board. Now Poidrac going to make progress here. Again, Hugh Breckenary will offset what little experience bonus Janus has. The lead is so slight now, they're basically equal experience-wise. And a slight advantage through exploration on Poidrac's side. And it says, yes, I will grind. The player says, no, I will go shopping. You know, like Janus before, Poidrac's now kind of set in the way of like, I must now spend this gold. My path is chosen. I will go there, I will buy fancy armor, I will buy a shiny sword, and I will have my revenge on all these monsters. Until then, I will get hit by for a lot of damage and press reset. There we go. Janus is grinding up again. The herbs to maintain the flow. Ah, Bismarck. That town is Hawksness. Before you got here, Janus ground up about 40,000 gold, began walking west. And lo and behold, dude, indeed, it could be a difference. If Janus finds heal more, hurt more, or even just heal, frankly, at a level 7, with a huge swing advantage there. I'm seeing here the agility being a problem still. These enemies are endgame, mid-game, endgame enemies. And they're faster to ambush you. Alright, level 7. Big power. Peace and speed. Nothing. Buff Kiss. I am the Sins of Loto. I cast Punch. Monster. Apply directly to the forehead. But run luck, honestly. These two runners have done some insane runs. They've gotten away from monsters that they have no business getting away from. Again with the werewolf. Alright, we did it. Time to go shopping. Yes, means their first Wraith Night. It says here. I can't sleep. What do? Alright, 2 health, stuck in the middle of the woods. Now what? He came back to finish the job. So Wraith is one of those great like mid-tier enemies where it's like they're strong enough to challenge you, but they're good for experience mid-game. But sleep makes them much less appealing, because sleep is always going to hit you. That's just free rounds of being punched. Especially now that Janus has no gear and no spells. It's not doable. Alright, Poidrac stocking up. Broadsword magical armor are a big deal. Magic armor's gonna shield off some hurt damage, hurt and hurt more, or trim down a bit. Heal 1 hit point every 4 steps. The broadsword's a big honking sword. That part's obvious. No slime fall in the town. Saw the gear, said, nope, I'm gone. I see a huge difference here. Damage increased by a great margin, and damage received much less. This one fight will make probably 2 or 3 fights like this will, yep, close that gap in no time. So as long as they find monsters that are worth fighting, werewolf is probably a bit much still. Gets away. Also, no, Poidrac's running strength agility, not strength HP like Janus is. So, endgame, those extra few points of agility might come in handy. Yes, we want to grind away, finding a decent monster to fight. With level 8 will provide some salvation. Werewolf in the swamp. Werewolf in the swamp. Hi ho! Oh crap, I died. Werewolf in the swamp. Alright, yeah, taking south now, trying to find what's around this bend here. And annoying, because there's a lot of swamp in the way. It's not a huge amount of swamp, but enough to do damage. Gets away from the rogue scorpion, which is an impressive run. And Poidrac pondering, yes, I want to use fairy water and fight only beefy enemies. I don't want drakes anymore. I want the good stuff. Fairy water is the item that casts repel upon you. Poidrac heading to Hawk's Nest. I wonder for what purpose other than being punched to death by a stone man. Well, I guess we'll find out. Now we're dead. Starwoman shows up and says, no thank you. Go home. Jans also went home. Next to a blue dragon. We need 30. Your name, your first letter of your name determines your stat growth. Most common is the strength HP you see on Janus' side, for a higher attack power and more withstanding power at the end of the game. Some runners prefer strength agility for the extra running ability in Charlock and dodging power. You can do also MPHP. That's a vanilla dragon. That's not even a randomized thing. That's vanilla dragon warrior. Like the game's actually programmed to alter your stats a bit based upon the opening letter of your name. It does do all the names, huh? That's pretty cool. I've been lied to. But now we know. Alright. Warlocks have sleep. So they're, again, a mutual enemy. Normally great to grind on. But they have Wombo Light. Back to the throne room. Spend happy money. Alright, here we go again, the magicians. 3 kills at this point. 3 kingdoms are annoying, but they are worth it. Yeah, suffering from the lack of gear. So, this would be a 2-round fight for Poidrac. Good against at 4 or 5. Ooh, gets away from the Axe Knight. Superb. More good run luck from Poidrac. And I tell you, this run luck is something else. These runs a lot of grief. They've had a lot of problems in Siege, but they've had a lot more if they ran the way they should be running. Which is not. He was mentioning in chat that the fight difference between Janus' fights and Poidrac's fights are staggering because of the sword. I did what you told me. And that big old wolf came over and tore me in half. Alright, so the lesser wolf falls to the sword, but the alpha wolf cares not. Yeah, keep grinding on. And again, now there's going to be gear become a problem. You see 28 strength being 28 attack power, that's all it has. The broadsword doubling the attack power of Poidrac. But Starwood says, I still kill you. Cause I'm a freaking bird. And birds are jerks. And Warlock, again, Warlock's not worth the fight, because if Janus can do more damage faster, Warlocks are great. Unfortunately, they go to sleep and they have fire breath, so you can't risk them, doing 1 or 2 on you. Poidrac restocks the herbs, and dumps back out. Alright, yes. Crawling towards level 8. Charlock, yes, if you notice the names on the right side of Janus' name, left side of Poidrac's name, see a small little number. That number is your deaths. It's a veritable fish market. All kinds of cod. Again, yes, right away. Mega Drakes, Magicians. Small game. Poidrac hits level 8 now. No, level 7 now, my apologies. Closing that gap. The big sword and shiny armor. I'm seeing Poidrac can roll the dice. Attempt to get that extra little work there. The Warlock's so scary though, they can't sleep, they'll probably be a death. They just sleep. Yes, be advised, they are dangerous. Alrighty. Yes, strikes level 8. Show me blank more. Whap. Heal is passable. Alrighty. I think Ryan and Ernest, Poidrac and Janus both saying, yep, gotta keep going. But for different reasons. With big sword. Poidrac will have better luck. That said, that sword and the heal, not gonna get against Stone Man, so Hawks is still out of the question. If Janus went just a little more to the west, they would see the town over yonder. And Stone Man could be a nightmare, we're not sure. Stone Man has appeared and punched someone to death one around, and then we run from. We don't know if Stone Man has extra powers. If Stone Man has heal more, on top of that big body that it has, it could be a real problem. Decisions. East or south? It's not a matter of class, it's a matter of I didn't see it yet. Dragon Warrior 2 and 3 have spells that will just zoom the map out and see what's around you. Dragon Warrior 1, if you walk one pixel too far to the right or one spot too far to the left, you missed it. And tough Schnugens. It's the big C. Charlock south of the first castle. Alright, Tracy found, but both back to the throne room. Both unfortunately perish. Alright. Yes, I think he's going to give up on the whole grinding process now because no gear, and you gotta grind 2 more experience points. Probably not gonna fly. Alrighty. Heal and walk. We're going west. There we go, Jens. A little more south. There you go. We're doing the grind in earnest as Janus crawls towards town. Every step for peril. Or he's a wolves, follow feral. Oh no. The most awful death. Don't do it. Oh no. That was the coldest fire death ever. Woof. Poidrac, meanwhile, heading appears to be north. On the world's edge. And right back. Now with intent. I know where I'm going. But there's a dragon in the way. Yeah, there is that. Blue Dragon says, I'm a apex predator here. Go at your house. Put it, meanwhile, from the top of the map here. I'm trying to find anything oddball. Oh, that dragon? He's been there the whole time. Just waiting. Foxes is an awful enemy set next to it. Almost all endgame enemies. Surprise dragon with death breath. Came right out of the swamp. No chance. Alright, Janus. March to glory. Round 10. Alright, here we go again. Both racers making the same pathing. Disdainfully ignoring Hawk's Nest. Oh! I'm sorry. Were you in the town? My apologies. It gets away. Oh, not again. AK having none of this. This town is surrounded by flaming death. For these, the randomizer maps are the same. So your castles, your caves, the same maps inside. The overworld is changed by the randomizer only. Also, towns can be changed, have different gear, different prices, monsters have different abilities, as you can see. They have all kinds of abilities across the map. And basically, the enemies can be changed a bit. Even the Dragon Lord himself has been changed a bit for the randomizer. The variable HP total, Dragon Lord 2. And in Chaos, Dragon Lord 1 is often the final boss, because it also has crazy stats. Alrighty. 2 deaths, 2 respawns, 2 royal scaldings, and back we go. It's very unfortunate that Janus to find the town, see that broadsword inside, I have to go back, grind gold, and walk back here again. Right in an ambush. Gets away. Oh, yeah, I assure you. You can randomize anything you want to that randomizer. You can mirror it too. It's a lot of fun. But never play the mixed cave entrances with the moving around the burn spots and the cave entrances. That's the way to spend 5 hours doing nothing. Alright, Big C. The Big Dragon. The Big Breath. The Big Death. Alright. They have made it. Janus has made it to Breckenary. They will buy a small shield. They will buy some chainmail. And they'll say, I wish I had more money to buy that sword. Poidrac. Somewhat worse than where. Lose the castle again. Heading back west. Yes, I'm not worried too. If I'm an hour into the seed, I am level 8. I am now barely not naked. I still have no weapon. I'm breaking her the whole time with a sword. That could be a problem. But the truth of the matter is, Poidrac is, basically a sword, and not much else ahead, because Poidrac's not found anything else. They found lots of death. They found dragon breath. They found metal breath. They found axe knights. So the reality is a pain in the neck. Yeah, saying, I want money. And I want it now. Like I said, they're going to town, they're going to see, crap, that's all here. I gotta do it on the gold grind. Alright. The jury's getting higher, so the running now is not as extremely insane as it was before. So getting away now is not too surprising from the mid-tier enemies. A wraith! Alright. A good middle enemy. Not too strong, not too dangerous. But runners know until we have a blanking more spell. Some more hit points. Way to do damage. Maybe sleep. The Hawk's Nest is out of reach. Poidrac decides, let me fight this knight and see how bad it is. And they hear a little tinking noise, they swing the sword, and said, nope, not quite yet. We have found coal! Poidrac, south of Charlock, has found coal. This could be a big deal. Buff Kiss. No free pass in this dude. The ant is trying to either die in the cave, or is making a run to the bottom chest as far as I can get. Nope, so it's just death, because they're walking back and forth. Please, something hit me. Yes, Fury. Poidrac saw the spot, didn't like it, took a nap, and left. I guess all you would buy there was a flame sword. I mean, I'll try for grinding's sake. There we go, Swamp South. Teleportation. Behold. Yeah, I'd definitely be in the shop myself, but what can I say? We're an hour in. I'm probably in full panic mode. Like, it's an hour, and all I have is a shiny sword, some crappy armor I stole from the basement, and repel. And unfortunately, it perishes again. But I think we have the gold grind, right? Yes. Poidrac finds the tablet cave. We have a variety of awesome things. Or maybe an herb. We shall see. Fighter's ring. Oh, can't complain about that. Plus 2 attack power. Alrighty. I suppose a brave new world. On the far west of the map. Witness the flexing. That extra little bit of bicep that now appears, the ring on. Alright, Janus has ground up gold. Has saved the gold. And we're walking. And we're walking. Now you're thinking to yourself, though, I've seen this first spot. Hawk's Nest is guarded by a big beefy monster. Coal's empty. I might have to find something on the world map. And this map might be awful. Possibly the bottom of the map there. So we're up cave. You have to go south of Charlock, into the cave, out the swamp cave, and south and east again. This map is nice and windy. Ah, a town. Mildar! All the keys you ever need. But make sure you have the keys first. There. Murder's a bust. Yes, tries again. Forging westward. I want that sword. I want that shiny armor. Alright, a few more keys. Enough for Garon and enough to reopen that door in the back of Tangel anew. Alright. Again, still 2 weeks to actually fight endgame enemies. Charlock monsters are too powerful. And they're out in droves. Yeah, so halfway there. 3/4. And suddenly death on Poidrac's side. It keeps happening. Alright, Poidrac. We're digging down south. Are we going to find the bomb chest of Garon? It seems so. Are we getting more gold to grind those other 2 towns we skipped? Let's find out. Janus. They are there. They are packing armor. They are packing a sword. Behold. Come on, we're close. 975. Make it so. Alright, yes, now we couple other things as well. Dragon scale, perhaps? Indeed. A few herbs for the trip. Maybe a torch. You never know. Nope, just the scale. That's all. Yes, I have sleep and fire breath. It's a whole lot of fun. Level 9, no spells. Alright, yes. Buys the goods. And Metal Slime says, I don't care you have the goods. I have fire breath and sleep spell. Thou art dead. Meanwhile, on Poidrac's side, you are asleep. You are on fire. The first Lucavi in Final Tactics, the first big Zodiac boss. He's like, oh, I go first. And now you're all asleep and have death sentence on you. It's like, oh, great. We all die in 2 turns now. Fantastic. Curse of Lucavi. Alright, yes, goes to the grind again. Heads back down south, is fighting that second zone once again. Warlocks, poltergeists. I think these are Keemans here and there. Put it meanwhile is heading down deeper. You know, the chest down there, 1 level down, there's only an herb. We've not seen the actual last chest yet. Meanwhile, yes, it's fighting wolves. Again, not the gear. The fights are now comparable. So again, the experience differential now is not as important as it used to be. Janus is dedicated to getting experience points. Poidrac's lead will shrink over time. Poidrac, take advantage of this very tame Joel Magi. Nice chunk. This gets hurt a lot, and magic armor has less damage. So magic armor, aside from healing every 4 steps, also minimizes the damage of hurt and hurt more. Ooh, Janus, unfortunately, discovering that warlocks can still kill you. Intriguing. The defense is so high now, the warlock's damage is broken. The warlock can hit you for 0, but Fire Breath has a set damage range, and therefore does not care about your defenses. Only cares about Urch's armor. When we find it, I will explain to you is the most broken armor ever created in RPG history. It's crazy we can do. We're getting close to the bottom chest. 2 stairs away. Yeah, it's fighting a good fight. Over and over again. Obviously the agility difference here, because now they're dealing with these monsters. They're getting close to being killed by the high-level monsters, but now they're fast enough to escape. There's a snowman who's a bit slower than the rest. I'm the boss of the chest. Hey, get back here. Alright, Stones of Sunlight. Garon's grave deep dive is required. So bad news for Janus. That one dive that almost got there might cost them. Poidrac wonders. I don't know. Maybe I'll sample that stone man. Don't do it, Poidrac. You're so young. Level 9 for Janus. Alright, Jindra. This is your first time watching the randomizer for Dragon Warrior 1. You define a few items. The Stone of Sunlight. The Silver Harp. Trade the harp in for the Staff of Rain. Find Urge's token somewhere in the map. Find Urge's armor to survive the final boss's attacks. Find the Jerk Cave to cash it all in, make a rainbow drop. Then find Charlock and fight the final boss. And preferably find the giant sword as well. So for all our shenanigans here, the races are still very close together. Let's say 1,000 points or 100 points separating them experience-wise. About 105, 106. So they've had evil and shenanigans. Yeah, it's the early play with the money to try and find a town and buy good gear. Didn't pan out. Yeah, it's all mixed up. You have a few spots in the game. Cole can have some of the key items. The one map can have a key item. You find one on the Hawk's Nest tile as well. But otherwise, it's pretty much fair game. Urge token is always outside Charlock. It could be any chests or on the ground somewhere. And depending on what you find, those chests, it does well. Ferdia can be randomized. You may choose to play Chaos mode and randomize what goes where for everything. What shops have what items? What do they cost? How much next level? What your stats going to be? Be as crazy as you want to be. You can play your sprites as open characters, you can see, and choose challenge levels to make your characters harder, like make things in the map invisible, make it hard to see. Make it harder for yourself on purpose if you want to. Totally fair game. You got 5 days to kill? Fine. Do the highest challenge level possible. Poidrac heading back south to Charlock. Will they go west now, or back to that cave? We'll see. We're back in Cole. And again, not shopping. Not seeing what Cole may have to offer. So Cole has a silver shield. So get your grind on, and come on back and get it. Yeah, it's now striking out into the world with more HP, more gear. He's exploring the world. Let's put it and try to find more things. Poidrac really has not found much else. The stone's a huge find in the bottom of Garon's grave, but otherwise, not much has been found besides that. Tap Cave's a bust. Removal art's not really important. Caitlin would be nice to find, because you can find the coordinates of the old man. Yes, yeah, there is. There's a gold in the center chest. And both have friends have ground. No, Janus has ground twice, actually. First early game to risk it for a big find early on, didn't pan out. And both of them have ground again afterwards to buy their broadsword and magical armor. Free stuff cave. Fat loots. Come on in, buddy. Gulfy's coming back. Put events in that poor droll. Moves on. But I find all the common enemies out here. These enemies out here are pretty tame. See some drolls, skeletons, nothing too crazy. Yeah, Silver Shield's a huge defense boost. It's insane how higher it makes your defense go. It was 20 or 24. Now remember, in the seed, in any randomized seed, by level 16 you have all of your spells, but they can all be at level 16. Hey look, I found a little swamp. It's all over here. You may be thinking, this is excessive. Why is this swamp so huge? In the vanilla game, there's actually a swamp that's like a whole continent is just swamp. Like there's plenty of swamp to play with. Alrighty. Chain a little pencil here. You gotta be careful. You need to explore all the way up there. That might bite you. There's not a top there. Hope there's not a cave on top of that little peninsula. Oh, so far from home. Armor Knight says no. You've not seen it yet. The red dragon still lurks somewhere. Perhaps waiting to make an appearance in Charlock. Now, brothers are probably wondering, I'm an hour 15 in the seed. I still have crap. This is awful. But remember, everything in the seed you encounter, pretty chance your opponents encounter it too. So if you're being killed by enemies everywhere, trust me, your opponent has been dying as well. One hand you gotta decide to when to jump, when not to jump, but you also have to pace yourself, because you're not going to get risky. And this time by being, I'll fight these strong enemies to get more experience points faster. Even they kill me twice as often. Not always with the trade-off there. Alright, let's see. Poidrac getting close to level 10. Get a bit closer now. Pick up rogue scorpions. They have a high defense, then thus a high agility. They're hard to run from. Alright. Yes. Put to Charlock. We'll soon find Cole, probably, barring a ambush. Well, the bad news is that Cole is also empty. Alrighty. Behold, nothing. Cole, the Town of Sadness. Alrighty, Poidrac going farther. Yes, kind of coming to the grind now. Yes, Freddy, it's 14,400 gold pieces, the Solar Shield. That is the vanilla price. 48, my apologies. Yes, that is vanilla price. That is normal. And worth every penny, I assure you. Alright, yeah, let's get the grind on. Exploring over part of the map where it's pretty safe to check out stuff. Until a Starlight appears. Oh no. Okay. We're better now. There's a swamp cave again, I believe. So we'll Poidrac go into the cave. We'll explore more around here. Yes, find the Free Stuff Cave. Behold! More gold! It's no freebies in this seed. No freebies. Level 10. Huge power boost, huge HP boost, huge magic boost, but no spells. Yep, huge power boost though. You heal a higher endpoint MP now. You cast a lot more spells. You have tons more hit points to work with. But yeah, you can't really cast much in terms of helping yourself. That's worse news for Janus, who's been to the grind now, and therefore will have a long fight this level and get very little out of it. Poidrac is scouring the globe, finding all these locations. And, fortunately, no luck for Janus in that regard. No, this is a reseed. Load the synth dealt the seed, but we are reseeded. The race started with a full swamp seed with no health and scorpions breathing fire. So we call it a reset. Because it was just that bad. Ooh, Poidrac finds another town. I assume Garon at this point. And Garon probably has maybe the mountain cave behind it. We'll find out. Nope, Caitlin, even better. Let's find some coordinates, folks. Where are we digging? Level 10 for Janus. But alas, no spells. Ouch! Time to save the princess. No, walking this map is garbage. Oh no. Can Poidrac survive the walk out? Oh noes! Alright, so Poidrac has the awesomely great news that on this trash heap of a map, with bridges and swamps and deserts and mountains everywhere, it goes south and west. Somewhere past the ocean. Somewhere over that bridge. So screw it. I'm punching this golem to death. My golem means stone man, but you get the point. It's a very hard task. Stone men are very strong, have high HP. This might end poorly. And then no sleep. I mean, all C to say that. Selling my stone man. What do you hold in your left hand? Besides 50 hit points of damage and a sleep spell. Alright, Hawk's Nest off the market for now. Meanwhile, Janus is going back past Charlock to find more towns. That's the worst too, all season long. And a race last year where we read Armor Knights all outside, like no problem. It was the last boss in Charlock, the tile boss in Charlock, and then something, oh by the way, I know heal more. And I fought like 20 of them before. Never fought heal more before in my life. Like, oh by the way, full health. Haha. Yep. Surprise monster attacks. I said before, Stone Man all did was ambush and punch to death. We never saw the full power. And the siege was on and on. If it's in Charlock, that'd be terrible. Alrighty. Yes, commits to the hard grind? No, we're exploring now. Yes, says enough's enough. I gotta find urgent something. Token. Harp. Sword. Armor. Handkerchief. Whatever. I need something. Poidrac, I'd imagine, is trying to either count off the castle, or you're trying to go at the swamp cave and reclaim young princess. At least they have heal spell. They can actually get around the map, and after they escape their near-death encounter, they can heal back the fall on the overall map with a huge amount of MP. They're pretty high HP total. Could be in Caitlin though, Fury. We haven't seen in the shops in Caitlin. Poidrac went in, got terrible instructions, and then, stepped on the ledge of the fence until the Dark Lord took it. Yeah, it's not a huge change of pace though. Not given the difference between that and Urdris. Not bad to have, mind you, but definitely not a viable choice. Alright, both brothers now digging around the map. What can I find? Where can I find it? Sneaky back way to this bottom peninsula. What else is over? The fun police finally showed up. And then got hurt more, which is actually a blessing with the magic armor. Took an hour and 25 minutes. The fun police have arrived. The party finally got too loud. This is a world of death and madness. The monsters of the overworld are vicious and vile. Sleeps everywhere, drawing their breath, huge damage, attack power, and no spells to back you up with. This is crazy. No, MTI, no! They weren't having fun. This is totally out of character for them. Ooh, what do we have here? Decided to start over an ambush. Oh, there was that. No. We have yet another tease for Janus, who gets 3 steps away from the town and murdered yet again. Level 11. Gains and sleep. Ooh, it hurt. Oh boy. Babby's first fireball is yours to command. You too can be a metal slime. We're at the point now where you know it. Screw it. I am at my limit. I am fighting the statue. Who will sleep first? The question. Ooh, the wake up DP. Alright, so I'm gonna sleep again. Swing. Swing. Wakes up again! Wake up, super. Snowman's not messing around. He's actually sleeping. He just closes his eyes and like, okay, I'm asleep. Yeah, I'm asleep. Bop! Oh, what a jerk. Alright, yeah, so walking on the overworld. As Poidrac tries to balance the delicate act of sleeping and punching and not dying. There we go. The fairy flute. Fantastic. Oh, let's grind. Oh no. The snowman's learned. It's evolving. Snowman taking notes. Alright, yeah, it's back to that corner. Garon. Lovely Garon. Yeah, fairy flute might be important. If the boss of Charlock is a sleeping, no, hurt-mooring golem, fairy flute could be very important. Alright, we'll find out. Token could be right here. Large stuff for Janus. Slight improvement of gear. What do we have back here? A free torch. Silver harp. Erdrick's token. Garonham's the place to be. And that jerk lives here. That jerk. And so, this must be the mountain cave. Alright, mountain cave. Last hope of anything good. But I guess what could be down here? Death necklace. There's a sword. Can't be the armor. As far as Janus knows, the stones could be here as well. So, kind of have to dig it out. Alright, dig up and around the bend. Ooh, Poidrac dying to a magic weapon, trying to get back to that stone man to grind. Yeah, star weapons are mean. They go spells pretty decently, they hit pretty hard, they're fast enough. It's trouble. We now know the armor's in the overworld. Somewhere in that mess of a map. Alright, free torch. And everything. It was kind of scary. There's no sleep. Again, not hitting it hard now, but it could be an ending threat if you try and go even hit points and try and sneak past it. And put it, try and get back to that square. I'll have to grind that stone man some more. Got some gold. Got some gold. Okay, looking dicey. Oh wait, there's more. A dragon scale. And one more chest. Put it meanwhile trying to grind the stone man. Gets killed. Yeah, so close to the chest. What could it be? Another herb! The swords in Charlock. Alright, sword in Charlock. And it could be at the judge's table. That's where Poidrac is. Poidrac finds Garon. They'll know that right in that town is all they need. They got the token, they got the harp, and they're set. They know where the jerk is in the back there, and they know where the, at least they've seen the harp cave, past the swamp cave. So, they have all things in mind where to go. Yes, finds level 11. Find sleep. Do I go home and fight that stone man? Or actually goes back, fighting the stone man again. The stone man's really a bad grind. It's powerful and no sleep. You can kill him whenever it wants to. There's a bullet of hit points, so like even punching down at 79 attack power it takes a while. Yeah, luckily Janus has been exploring, so fighting's not been on Janus' mind either. So we'll see in the end if it ends up being worthwhile. There's a good chance that Janus ignores this entirely. I would almost ponder going to the swamp cave, checking that spike tile first. Find more fun. The brutal luck. Even with a crit, I'm still standing. Takes down. Alrighty, let's see here. That 60-point lead in experience points now. The fights are worth it for now. But if Janus grinds something faster later on, it could even out very quickly. So Janus needs to go past that spot. Red Durgan! Unfortunate. Basically, need to go to the first south out branch, past that first Hawk's Nest spot, then head west to find the caves, the swamp cave, and find other things on the outside. Also, let's go back to Garon's grave, under the castle, and dig out Garon's grave for that very last chest. Stone sunlight. So lots of walking still to do for Janus. Poidrac goes beyond Hawk's Nest. Hey, the golem! Right there, the crafty dodge on Poidrac's side. Skeletons have a higher dodge rate than most enemies. And the Demon Knight, which has the highest dodge rate in the game. Stuff back in cold, recharge. Level 12. No spells. Swolls will get out. But still can't heal very fast and can't cast hurt more. The power's to the point now where it might not be as much of a factor. Alright, Poidrac heading back. Yes, has found themselves. Back in the swamp cave. Yes, found the swamp cave finally. Heading to the other coastline. Behold. Okay, Red Dragon soft spell heavy. Can't choose yet. We need stop spell or armor first, then you can choose the Red Dragons. Hold the power of cheese. Alright, let's find a Tapu Cave, which knows another dank herb, I think. Poidrac heading to the princess, I believe. Oh yeah, Ginger. The world map is totally randomized. Alright, who's the boss? Who's the boss? That's not Tony Danza. Not the boss. Are they in Swamp Cave or is it Mountain Cave? I can't tell. What they at? Oh, the fire spring was down there. That's actually worth your time. Never mind. Hey, Harp Cave. Yes, have to have a harp. No, maybe not. Is this Swamp Cave? Ah, Rumadar. Another wings here, if we recall correctly. Must be a blue dragon. Ain't gonna work out. Alright. Your guardian of the princess is a full attack blue dragon. Maybe has a low HP trigger for it, but when it's still healthy, it punches, it keeps on punching. Armor is guarded by a very angry dragon. Yes, finds our basic little wingly ding thingy. He's a nap on it. Okay, heading back over there. Will Poidrac head back to the swamp cave again? Or no? So weird quirk, Poidrac knows where to go, how to find things. But doesn't have the harp yet, because doesn't find Garon. Meanwhile, yes, I found Caitlin, doesn't know where the armor's at. And hasn't tried fighting Hawk's Nest yet either. So both of them are missing one very important part of the puzzle. But Poidrac will know if Poidrac finds Mountain Cave, or finds Garon first. Mountain Cave is worthless and will not go in there and dive. Nothing about Death Necklace, of course. Death Necklace could be in there. You know it's not, but until you go there yourself. Ooh, Wraith has a surprise. It's Fire Breath. It's very, very hot. Yeah, so Wraith actually even fought like 6-7 times and didn't release a Fire Breath until it had to. She is very cruel in regards to monster abilities. Yes, walking around a cave. Which cave could it be? Back out Swamp South. So Yannis has done that side of the map. There's nothing else in that map worthwhile. Yannis has the staff already cashed in. It's level 12. We'll have Swole Games, or no, not level 12. Just take the pause real fast. So again, as soon as Yannis finds the bottom of Garon's grave, really, they can get the Charlock if they want to. They still gotta find where the armor's at. Now, was Cantholm on the far east coast of the other continent? I think it was. So actually, I lied to you then. That continent is still very important, because the very east side of it, very on the far side of the shore, is Cantholm. Alright, so we know by proclamation from both our runners, the very bottom of Garon's grave, the castle. The Potential Castle has Garon's grave below it. The very bottom chest, the deepest chest, it's still in sunlight. There's nothing in coal. There's Hawk's Nest has the fairy flute. Garon Ham has the silver harp and token, as well as the jerk cave in the back there. And across the continent past Swamp Cave is the actual silver harp cache-in cave. Yes, coal is real, and it's not fantastic. Both of them are based in the same spot. High five. Gold and a fairy flute. Hopefully free experience points. Hopefully. Lucky and narcoleptic golem. He's out. Alright, the Stone Man is taking the Red Bull. And the Golem's taking the Night Bull. Yes, finds Caitlin. Alright. Let the games begin. I found the knowledge of where the old man is hiding his armor. Be very careful if you don't die on the barrier. See those painful numbers and realizing, ah, crap. Gotta save the princess. Also pondering, do I stay here? Do I death warp? Do I return? Death warp it is. Poidrac's back. It says, I will cast Hurt of the Dragon. Yeah! Hurt! This is going to end poorly, I imagine. Alright. Janus decides, well, I'm running out of chests. I've seen everything in Mountain Cave, I've seen everything in the world, I gotta check the lot on this. I've seen Garon, I've seen Mildar. My stones have to be down here. Blue dragons are scary. They're tough, they're fast, they're strong, they resist most spells pretty handily. Is Blue Dragon? Any healing that Poidrac can do against Blue Dragon is going to be too slow. Herbs to heal don't heal fast enough to outpace the Blue Dragon's damage as things stand now. Poidrac's best choice might be just grinding the level. Like, you're 500 points away, find some monsters to fight and just get the level and hope for hurt more. Hope for heal more. Hurt more is a dice roll too. As you see, hurt goes through sometimes and not all the time. But heal more would be definitely a guaranteed win. At this point now, just grind it out and get it, because you're so close to it. It's stopping everything else in the seed. Yes, I'm going to grab his chest again. Get a long-term grind step, perhaps. Go head down south and find the rest. Poidrac selling a bunch of oddball things. Load the inventory. Buy anything else. Buying torches. Buying herbs. Yes, heads down south. Yes, might be able to skip, unless they've forgotten the second chest they've gotten already in the top there. You could possibly skip down and go straight to the final chest. Level 12 for Janus. Swole gains, no spells. Poidrac getting started to sleep. A rare occurrence. If you want that, you get yourself that level. Yes, knowing that they've gotten the other chest before, it's heading right to the bottom. Poidrac again knows that they're not strong enough to actually outpace an Axe Knight in damage. So pick and choosing their fights carefully. Janus has their stones. And perhaps we'll gamble on digging Charlock for the sword. Also made a bad choice. Try to find the sword in Charlock and attempt to kill the dragon that way. The armor is still basically a guaranteed requirement. The Dragon Breath is far too strong to keep healing over. And Hawk's Nest, hoping for the lucky armor drop. You know better. Poidrac trying to grind next level. Right by the Swamp Cave. Just wants to get that one little extra boost. Try again. Approaching an hour, 50 minutes in the seed. We're almost at 2 hours. Yes, since Janus has the stones. So both our runners now panicking that we're hitting 2 hours, and both of them have not found all of the goods yet. This seems to be crazy, but it's been 2 hours, and I don't have all the required items to beat the game. Poidrac sent home by a Star Wyvern. Yes, get on the snowman. And learning the dark truth that it also has sleep. Knowing that they have to fight this, they have to try and get this little space. Hope that's the armor they want to find so badly. And great luck. Snowman staying down. To find the flute. Sadness. Yep, all for the flute, unfortunately. The map has the armor. I've done that for about a half hour now. This seems terrible. It seems awful. Your options are to either grind harder, find the princess and do your dive, go to Charlock and risk being murdered to find that sword. Your choices are both head bashy. Your choices are both not great for the long-term sanity. See how it goes, though. What would they choose to do? Poidrac is grinding more than that stone man. The Poidrac wants to get stronger. So, grind up to hurt more, heal more, and fight that dragon. Let's see if Janus takes a more direct approach. Actually, Janus is not aware. Janus has not seen that dragon yet. So, Janus is not sure what lies in front of the princess. So my Grand King is very slow, very risky. HP is great, so you have a few rounds of leeway. But they keep waking up and punching you. It adds up in a hurry. Yeah, slow down a bit. You can stop off to Cole here. For Obsidian. Probably hit Swamp Cave and find that princess. And then the unfortunate truth. Oh, Stormy is bad news. Stormy, every monster is. Every monster outside Zone 0 is. Charlock caliber. Sleeping Fire Breath. Run amok. It's a mess. 13 for Poidrac. Gotta go fast. Stop spell! I can taste the salt from here. Alright. Now we have tools to this grind faster. Hopefully. Never mind. We're asleep. Alright, so Garon is a weird spot. Garon is like head past Swamp Cave, go east, and then go south again. It's a really weird tiny corner. It's very weird. I'm not sure Poidrac can is a way to find this easily. The odds are, I think are 15, 16. He does not resist. I think he's only 1/16 resistance to sleep for the Stone Man. It's very rare to not have him fall asleep on you. Rainbow Drop found by JanusZeal6. Other than actual armor to save them from terrible fire breath, they're ready to rock. Oh, Soapman's. I'm not sure if we haven't seen the actual stat for the monster. See if our restreamer and now also tracker. There we go. 50-50. Ah, it's 2/16 for sleep. My apologies. Didn't think our restreamer and tracker at this point with Lord of the Synth taking care of business. We had up no goods before, but they had to run out for their own race coming up. We were planning on a terrifyingly long seed as we have gotten. But the bot has delivered. The fun place are interesting because they're magic heavy. So if you come across a red dragon and have Stop Spell, it might be an easy grind for you. Yeah, see this cruelty. There might not be anything else to do. Just simply, it's no. It's like, fine, I will grind you because you're my only choice. Dragon's too strong. Red dragon's a monster. Overrules random. But you're a jackass, but I know what you have in jackass potential. I know what you can do to me. Alright, yeah, let's head back south. I assumed with the cave to find the princess, because now all it's missing is the armor, which has to be in the overworld. Which is unfortunate. Bridge, 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 bridge. Did you know? When you cross a bridge, is it more dangerous? Holy gunzo, we're seeing it. No armor Charlock dive. No armor, no heal more, no hurt more, no fear. Some fear. Alright, more fear than I anticipated. Oh yes, yes, if you come to this randomizer, understand you're gonna die a lot. I had someone play this for the first time. I'm gonna play this randomizer, it was fun. 8 levels in, I quit, I'm gonna play this again. I keep dying, I think it's gonna fire on me, I'm always falling asleep. This randomizer is stupid, I don't wanna play it anymore. Like, hey man, it's a part of the appeal. You know what you're getting into. But for, even comparatively, this is a bad scene. Alright, yes, will you head to the cave or to Charlock? Nope, go into the cave. They must use about an hour and a half, maybe a rough spot somewhere, like a weird town in the middle of nowhere, or I mean Charlock. This has been like stockpiling the bad news and like just throwing at them repeatedly. Alright, yeah, it's gonna find out what is in this cave. I don't know. They'll find it's a blue dragon, and that's a problem. Let's see the best chat. We think race 2 finish before we finish. Will 6 PM be done before 5 PM? What say you? If I see Furon pop in this chat, I'm gonna lose my stuff. It's gonna be crazy. Alright, yeah, it's pondering, how do I get to this spot here? Happy little slime, just walking around in the dark. Hi, hold you dum. Yes, yes. Other than the race going on now, also, parallels with at 6 p.m. There's 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m., 10 p.m., and 11 p.m. So don't worry, if this is enough for you, I know it's not, there's plenty more to come. Also, in week 2, we have 3 more weeks to this stuff, then the play-in, then the actual brackets. So a whole ton of Dragon Warrior. But then summer, the good stuff. Yes, doing the mighty struggle against the blue dragon. Oh, the low roll! How terrible. But knows they had no choice but to keep swinging. It's everything out of it. Walking around, I'm fighting a dragon. Still consumed by dragon fire, and there's a lot of pain and suffering, and suddenly I'm in form again. Like, I don't know. Probably I'm the first to noticing my own demise. Alright, so the answer to explore the rest of the world to find everything else to finish the game. But in the time span, yes, the lapse of experience points is now noticeable. The Poidrac's experience lead is tremendous. However, Janus has found everything in the world to be found. Poidrac has yet to find the armor still, and has not found the harp. The harp is to walk the staff cave, then back to the jerk on the other side of the map. Eventually, yes, there'll be hurt more and other things to compensate for the difference. We just heal more. Hurt more would be nice, but heal more will actually let you fight that dragon and solve the rest of your problems. Alright, Yana says, I too shall fight the stone man. So chat, seeing movies lately? Anything on TV? Oh, level 14, also a bummer. Ugh, these levels are awful. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And the strength's still lacking. Their attack power is still so incredibly low. Like, these should be star weapons at level 14, 15 should be like a 2-round fight. It's terrible. And we're seeing also the differential now. You're seeing their levels. How at a 14, well, actually still 13 on the tracker, but at a 14, you're seeing the difference in hit points and experience points. At level 12, Janus has more hit points than Poidrac at 13, because they focus on hit points on their stat gains. Strength was lower. The strength is not actually catching up yet. But next level will be a pretty big strength gain for that. Yep, nobody. So we're seeing the differences here that even at this lower level, 2 levels below, Janus has comparable HP to Poidrac. And the strength will probably be higher at this point. Alright, Poidrac stomps to the swamp. I'm banking on my hit points and my extra little strength to kill that dragon. Alright, Poidrac takes a snooze. Yes, back to our old friend, the grind spot. There we go. L13. And stop spell. Its owners can't be happy. 2 hours in. Neither have sniffed, hurt, or heal more. Poidrac has forgotten this is where the Silver Harp Cave trading is, but not Silver Harp Cave itself. Again, it's past Charlock, south and east to find Garon and to find the Mountain Cave. Mountain Cave is red herring, but Garon might still be important. Just walk to Garon, get the harp and the token, walk back to over here, go to that cave, walk back to Garon again, and talk to the jerk. Melanie has to do the grind spell, stop spelling and sleeping these golems to minimize damage. At this level here, there's a slight strength advantage from 13 to their Poidrac 13, so it'll be a slightly faster grind by a hair, with actually like 1 or 2 attack powers. Now Poidrac's wondering, where is that last blasted town? Where's Garon? Got ways to go. Our stats aren't great yet for combat. Our attack power is pitifully low, but that'll be boosted simply by Urge's sword. But yes, our grind until a level gives us the goods. We are way behind in finishing this seed. I mean, the 14 is not the promised land. Alright, Poidrac's trying to brute force the dragon once again. That's hurt. The dragon is still taking less damage than still roll dice the sword. The damage roll not ideal. Still can do it. Maybe all attacks had a chance. That hurt might have cost them the fight. Oh yes, is fighting this snowman to the bitter end. Getting close now. Getting close to 14, I think. Poidrac heading back west. Are we going back to Hawk's Nest? Nope. Poidrac wants to grind more experience points, but also knows that I am missing Garon. Where do I go from here? Again, as Poidrac wanders, as you saw before, Janus wandering and Poidrac fighting. Janus is fighting and Poidrac's wandering. The experience lead is starting to shift her out the other side again. And even that once more. I would be shocked that they're both end up being at the same level, given Charlock. There we go. Pushing us towards the direction of Garon. Getting more stone men. Do a little counterlock here on the right side from Poidrac. Taking time with enemies that are worth fighting, but not terribly important. Now you synth. Nothing yet. There we are. There's Garon. In about 10 seconds, you'll find some more. No, wait, no. It's Garon. It has to be. I remember Garon being by a cave. This might not be Garon again. This might be Caitlin again. Yep, this Caitlin. So actually, Garon is more to the west. Yeah, it's a very strange turnoff. And Magic Weapon shows up. Magic Weapon has not been seen yet. We don't know what it could do. As usual in Dragon Warrior, we've seen enemy never seen before. Only one response. Panic. Stillman grind going within 1,000 points now. About 1,200 away from Poidrac now. So yes, you'll catch it back up. Actually, your lack of repel is a problem. They have repelled the one casted for Poidrac's case, but they're opting to take all encounters. Here we go. This should be our location for Garon. Yes, finally runs out of gas. Nice long grind, but finally falters. Going right back to it. Which fights away from level. They want their experience points. Yeah, they were at 1 MP and no HP, so they were fully tapped. Maybe not. Where is that spot? Where is Garon? And the worst part is you have to find it twice. Poidrac has to find the spot, pick things up there, and work across the map again. So you gotta find it once and remember where it was. Yep. 8:30 will be right here on Randomizer 1. Hopefully we're done by 8:30. Hopefully they'll give us time to finish out this mess. We'll see how it goes. They'll be starting at a time, and we'll hopefully give them the torch and the baton at the proper moment. After the grind for Janus. Level 14 is almost in their grasp. Whereas Poidrac is trying to walk and grind, trying to maintain some kind of experience gains, walk away. You find this new spot. Now wondering, where the heck is Garon? 14 for Janus. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of 8 points, a lot of magic. Not a lot of magic, but enough to get the job done. However, no spells. Fun, please. Again, they have soft spell hurt more, so they're spell heavy. So later on, with armor, it'll be a pretty free kill. But for now, it's still terrifying. On the side of the screen, Snowman Wrestling, still ongoing. On the right side, where in the world is Garon's ham? Alright, a golem. Almost found the caffeine pills. The golem's awake. And not to sleep. Alright, yes, you're running up. Get these right, warrior 1. No matter how much you've been fighting, never take any lead for granted. Still man, give him the goods. The obviously worst possible grind is the only grind available and doing work. Oh, the golem has heal more. Thank goodness for that flute then. Also has Dragonlord 2 breath. Golem's a freaking nightmare. The back pockets too. They fought golems before. Like, okay, fine, I'll punch you. I'll fall asleep. Okay, ha ha ha. This is our third fight. Behold my true form. See, it's a problem. That last thing we do is bad. We'll never know the full terror of it. This seed's a problem. Like if I say dot forfeit at any point in the seed, I will not be surprised, and I will not be judgmental. This seed's a pain in the neck. It's 5 p.m. I imagine they both came home and didn't have dinner. I'll race so fast and have dinner later on. Now it's a 2.5 hour slog. You're probably hungry. Everything breathes fire. What have I done to deserve this to myself? What a mess. Meanwhile, Janus keeps on grinding, and the lead's about gone. Alright, neck and neck. That's a matter of who finds what first. Who kills that dragon? Who finds the armor? Who goes diving? Yeah, it's weighing their options. How much magic do I have left? How many hit points do I have left? You sleep does drain your MP over time. It doesn't last forever. It's only 2, but doing it twice per fight adds up over time. So I heal twice per fight. You probably get 8-9 fights where you run out of gas. As Poidrac flees monsters and gets murdered in the overworld, his constant grind brings them right back to neck-and-neck contention with experience points. Poidrac is crucial to find Garon ASAP. As Garon to Swamp Cave to other cave, back to Garon again. That takes time. Poidrac just cannot seem to find Garon. Again, I think it's to be the south from here. There's a branch off, a really weird branch off to the west. Poidrac going at it again. Ooh! Garon wakes up and almost instantly kills. And yes, again, dying on purpose to get the cast faster. Get your stats back. Get your MP, get your HP. And go back to it. Oh, Garon triggers a stop spell. Wakes up and punches. There we go. I fixed it. Alright. So, you missed more fights of snowmen and more walking of Poidrac. I found the gain button. I did the thing. We got gains. Alrighty. Back to it. So Poidrac's big problem. Where is Garon? And yeah, his problem is where is heal more and hurt more? Oh, so you just got here? Yeah. It's bad. Poidrac gonna regas and I guess attempt to I assume you're still trying to find Garon. Alright, yeah, it's approaching. I say the lead experience points is now approaching level 15, which may have a payoff. Or may laugh at us. Alright, Poidrac, go around the corner. Which at least we can back that way towards the end as time goes on. On this long and winding road to nowhere. Alright, Snowman gets trashed by a crit. Just short of the level. Go back and hit again. It's the giant swamp. Big honking swamp. Alright, there's Mountain Cave. And there's Garon. Oh, why you in the cave first? Why you do this? Please, Poidrac, don't do this to yourself. The town you want is right there. Thank goodness. Alright. What a lovely Garon. Time to find some stuff. One token. One harp. And one torch. Nice. Alrighty. Then I'll walk all the way across. Find again. Hey! We got spells. We got hurt more. Fantastic. That's something. Yep, attack power is still a problem. But at least now we can blow things up. Alright, now yes, we'll walk to the swamp cave probably. Inside, alright. Gonna find my princess. Gonna find my armor. I'm gonna find my sword. Or will I just boldly walk into Charlock and find my sword? Then find my princess. Then find my armor. Time will tell. I mean, the worst I've done, I think once I had to go to 19 to have like comparable strength. I think that was the worst I ever did, was 19 or 20. That's a bad one. It was me and Jake Hopper. That was a bad seed. Just no strength. And then they finally, oh, by the way, I have 20 strength at level 20. Thanks, seed. I think we're grinding at the boss tile for trying just because, like, first, we can't die. We have 400 meta points. We dodge all attacks. We just can't punch you hard enough to kill you. Oh, yes, finds their first golem. Let's see if they run away or they learn what it can do. They're going in. Time for science. There's a big fire. Poidrac in the mountain cave, it seems. Maybe with the death necklace. Because the Poidrac should know by now that all the items that are required. Actually, the sword can be down here. Good point. No sword, just the herb. And quick dive, no problems. Alright, so Janus learns that the golem was nothing to travel with. Is not aware of Healmore yet. But we'll probably find out soon enough. Time to save a princess. Oh no, Z-Man. The armor's in the overworld. The armor is hidden in the overworld. Guarded by a blue dragon that fights. Poidrac walking around in the long walk back and forth. I guess now heading back towards the Swamp Cave. Should head back towards the Harp Cave. Head back to the Druid Cave in the back of Garon, then head back to the Princess. Save Young Princess. Castle. Find your stuff. Then get the armor. Then go to Charlock. You just roll dice on the heart boards, you kinda have to. The blue dragon saying no. Gotta do it again. Roll the bones. Spared! Hola Gonzo! The Durgan is dead. Long live the Durgan. Why? What? Alright, not punished. I have no idea what's going on here. Garçon! Cloud counter. What is Janus doing? I'm curious. Guess we'll find out later. I'm sure they have a plan. I'm not sure what the plan is, but so be it. I mean, I obviously have to go 16 for heal more. I mean, I would certainly get my princess, get my armor, then grind afterwards, but eh. Oh, they added keys. Can they not do... That doesn't matter. That doesn't follow. Because you don't need to keep more keys. You don't need to do anything else. Yeah, it's need for keys besides that. Get the name drop ready. Maybe we'll Garon him again. Nothing adds up there. Oh, whatever. Poidrac, meanwhile, walking the world. Do the long haul back and forth between caves to find. Well, hurt more for one thing. Finally. And also get the goods to finish the game off. Or find the princess. And then find the armor. And then find the sword. And then maybe, just maybe, kill the Dragon Lord. Alrighty. Poidrac heads back. Here we are. Trade by Harpin for a wet stick. Goes world again to find Garon again. And I hope they have their key in their inventory. Alrighty. As you both players do a lot more combat, they want level 16 now. Even though they have 15 and hurt more, they still want to heal more. 16 is required. Strength's kind of low. Need that spell. Get to it. Yeah, Raphaelos, the sword is certainly in Charlock. But where in Charlock? Is it in the treasury? Or is it somewhere else? Alright. Blue Dragon saying no to the Hurtmore. Oh! Poidrac gets one pointed. There we are. Alright. Princess saved. Now, will Princess be taken out of the cave properly? Don't have her turn yet. Get some wings. Fantastic. Alrighty. Slime finally saves Princess. And put your hand back from the round. And Blue Dragon is kind of luck of the draw with that bad boy. It'll hurt more. There's a lot of damage to it. 2 will kill it. But you gotta make him land. It's not always easy. Alright. Let's do, but you grind, you go to the Charlock and say, alright, let's find my sword. Or we just head south and try to find out where the heck's that armor. Alright, Poidrac kills the dragon in the overworld. I can do it. I can win. It can be done. See, he bleeds. That machine's the dragon. Very important, Gwilyn does things in reverse, because she's the center of the world. Everything revolves around her. So Gwilyn's information to you is backwards to the information of the old man. Watch me in Charlock's at your front spot there. We had a scene on a bridge last, I guess they had a siege with a bridge armor. I want to see with the item that's on Charlock's, like, open gateway there. We once had it on a town. Ability, yes, you are seeing a proper time. After a reroll, mind you. So we had 10 minutes before this, a reroll seed. And then this. This thing. Yeah, you're probably right, Toaster. Alright, Poidrac finally destroyed the dragon. Did they have a key? They have a key. Gotta go way more to the west. It might be the Swamp Cave. It might actually be pop out the cave and end up outside the map. I'm pretty sure I saw the left coast on the Swamp Cave. When in doubt, blow it up. Yes, Shadow, yes. Our roller has been forced to restream this race and another race and must watch the fruits of his labor. Alright, hurt more is a free kill on the magic weapon. Star weapon not so much, but still close to get the job done. We're getting close. You don't smell it. Soggy swamp armor. What a spot that was. Alright. Armor required for JanusZeal. Let's go dumpster diving. Okay, despite all this, our runners are close together. However, Poidrac has to go back to Garon and cash in the stuff with the stone. Stuff with the drop, I should say. Stuff. I'll keep saying stuff till it becomes in vogue. Alright. Yeah, let's go to Charlock. That close to level 16. That close to heal more. Could be a one swoop deal. Could be dive, grab sword, and kill Dragon Lord. We'll find out. Welcome to Charlock. Oops, all golems. Okay, so we can finally explain Urge's armor. We have finally acquired it, I can talk about it. So, first off this level. Nice. Alright. Level 16 acquired. Strength still lacking. Might be dicey even with the sword. We'll see. Urge's armor. Stop spell. Stops barrier damage, so swamp and barriers do not hurt you anymore. Lowers hurt damage by nearly 2/3. Lowers flame breath by 1/3. And you heal one hit point every step. Every single step. Since Janus is, luckily he's very swole hit point regards, thanks to hit point plus gain on their stat bonuses. That Necklace is a viable option. There's a golem. Now if you flute and a run. Yep. Worst case scenario. Find your stuff, come back if you have to. Yep, Janus has the stats. They can get down there without causing any problems. It could be a murder case. This crazy officer. This crazy slime king running in here looking for a sword, screaming something out, urge this, urge that. Screaming at my own castle. What a jerk. Yes, not toying with the golems. The golems are highly dangerous. Dragon Lord breath, strong physical attack, tons of hit points, and as we know, heal more. Poidrac grinding, unfortunately, does not get all the way to where they have to go. Not find the armor in that quest. Poidrac missed the armor, unfortunately. Not quite make it there. Yeah, it's diving down. 3 more levels. Opting to tempt fate and skipping the judge's table. There's the benefit here. The extra HP granted to Janus at level 16 versus Poidrac's HP is the benefit of the level of the name given at the start. So that HP might make it more viable for that necklace than say Poidrac does. Poidrac has to go level 17 to have a shot. Be very dangerous. Here at the bottom. Alright. Alright, folks, pick a chest. Where's it gonna be? I have bottom left. That loose. The key. I've lost. I found a corset. There's a stick. And that necklace. Oh, baby. Alright. Sorry, chat. One thing this seed was not Ultra Troll. One thing had to be fairly kind. Yes, Janus 16. So yes. Well, let's get there clean. Shouldn't be a problem. It's a golem! Run away. Not the boss is a golem, it could be dicey. It could be very easy, it could be a pain in the neck. Depends on how the AI rolls its abilities. It's a Durgan! It's a free Durgan. Look how free it is casting a stop spell. Alright. Easy pass. Oh, trying to do the HP grind. I would probably, there we go, notch a few herbs. Surprise Golem takes away that first herb. Time for my house to have horrible lightning strikes. Oh my. Specify this commentary. No death necklace. Going 116, no death necklace. I don't know about that. Well, it's probably a little higher. It's probably 1.3. There we go. Yep, let's see what we got here. Janus is befooled and begins combat. fishing for another stop spell. Good enough. Alrighty. I don't know, we'll find out. Ambush. That's a bad sign. 8 the Dragon Lord. $17, we're getting doubles though. 28. $36. 46. Might need some luck here. 54. Gotta be careful, was it right by the town? 63. There's no town close to Alfgard, so if you detonate and die, it's a bad scene. 72. $82. 91. 101. 113. Gonna be close. 120. 128. 135. Poidrac cashed in the rainbow drop. 144. 150. 161. 181. Actually, 161, 171, 173. Takes it down. Gonna heal more luck, and high rolls at the very end. Sneaks it away from the Dragon Lord. Praise be, so 3 hours. Alrighty. Claims his crown. Claims his bride. It's not done. That was a ride. JanusZeal finishing at 2 hours, 55 minutes, 14 seconds. Poidrac has all the stuff required now to beat the game. But will they persist? Nope. Poidrac says nope. Nope, nope, nah, nope, nah, I'm done. And I don't blame them. Because holy crap. What a terrible seed. Like all the seeds in the back of that warehouse in Crown Sugar. Terrible, rotten seeds. Alrighty. The hot garbage is over. Poidrac right behind with the same stats and same materials. Would probably have the same outcome. No loss there. It's been a matter of timing. If Poidrac could find Garon hit it faster, may have gone in their favor instead. Wild swings back and forth between experience points leads. The early gamble by Janus to have that money and not find a town. All things back and forth. Definitely a seesaw style of a seed there. And look at the deaths. So many deaths. All right, we're seeing if we have any guests could interview about this madness that dare approach us. What they're just going to do, turn off the computers, walk away, and say, nope, I'm done. No, thank you. Poidrac threatening words that might not be Twitch terms of service friendly. You will see. Here are our guests. At risk to our terms of service, here's Poidrac. Good work, Poidrac. That was a slog of a seed. You did very well, all things considered.
Yeah, it was difficult. No, to really could have been better.
Yeah, unfortunately, the whole seed was rife with Charlock monsters, lots of fire breath, lots of sleep. A little healing was the main factor. There was no getting around. You could fight the stone man, you could fight the dragon, but you couldn't heal yourself. So you couldn't actually, with the damage race and Dragon Warrior 1, your options are limited.
Yeah, I felt comfortable with even without the healing. It's just really there was once I got the initial equipment, I felt I had an advantage there. But after that, it was without the healing coming up. It's just, can I sustain through all this? And the answer was mostly no.
Yeah, that means the overworld were cruel and they held secrets. They fought you 4 or 5 times, then said, oh, by the way, Dragon Breath. Oh, by the way, heal more. Oh, by the way, sleep. They didn't actually get upfront luck. If you had a good dive or lucky pass the first time, then the third time you fought them, 4th time you fought them, they would unveil, like, oh, by the way, I have this extra power you didn't see before, and make them into nightmares.
Yeah, the golems for one, and yeah, put me to sleep. I bash me the first few times. Oh, I've woken up. Here, have Dragon Lord 2 breath. And I was like, I just put my controller down for a couple of seconds and just laughed because I hadn't seen it before. It was only I think my 3rd golem, and it was like, really, this is my best source of experience at this moment, and you want to do this to me? Sure, game, why not?
Yeah, you certainly joined the party. Everyone wanted to not fight fair in this deed. And then also, Garon hand was tucked away in a very odd, twisty corner. Spent a lot of time trying to find that. But you did dodge Mountain Cave. Janus did go through Mountain Cave and found nothing in there of importance. You went there to make sure the sword wasn't there, but you weren't like going there looking for items. You were looking for a sword only. Unfortunately, the sword was in Charlock treasury.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be there, even with Mountain Cave, because that's the way this seed was aiming. But I couldn't just leave that check off the table. Oh, I needed to check them because if I was able to check that and got to get the sword, I might have been able to speed things up a little bit. But with it being in treasury, and I just used up my last key at the end there after to get a rainbow drop, and I can't actually remember where Rimbledar is. So yeah, it's just this map was just way too twisty for its own good.
Yeah, once we saw the coordinates, we saw the map, how it started, all the bridges and all twisting and turns, and we saw the coordinates, like, nope, gotta find the princess. And the princess is behind a damaged wall. It's not even doesn't cast spells, doesn't do anything fancy. It just bites you repeatedly. And can I kill you before you kill me? And a few of those things. Stone Man was kind of the same until he had sleep. Stone Man actually surprised us to sleep too. He fought Stone Man a few times, ambushed you, killed you one time. Janus ran away from it a few times. And then we ran to the first time for an honest try in Hawksnest. It's like, oh, by the way, turn 2, sleep. Like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, but really, that's the nature of this game in general. It can be either really friendly to you, or it can just bite you in everywhere. There is no in between. I've found it's one of those two extremes.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, spent the first, actually dived Garon's grave, the first dive, openly, not a problem. He got a gold grind and got 30,000 gold pieces. And then, fought and reset over and over again to get to that first town, only to find it was Hawksness. So that was like 8 minutes wasted on their end on the first part of the seed. So there are many times in the seed where you both swung back and forth with like huge experience leads or huge money leads or huge equipment leads. And just no one had a lead until the very end. Gannis killed Dragon Lord 2 with the last possible attack, pretty much. Got a few lucky rolls at the end. So even that at the end was still a nail biter.
Yeah, well, we've got other races to go, so really we should just put this seed to the one side, say it's just something, and then watch some other racers probably go and destroy their one.
Indeed, thank you for your persistence. The effort was well done, and either you won that race has been well deserved. You did everything you could possibly the right way, and just some bad luck came at the wrong times, and it didn't work out the way you wanted to. So, but good effort,
yeah.
And thank you very much for sticking it through to the end. And no one blames you for saying, "Okay, that's enough of that." Yes, one. Okay, cool. Moving on.
Yeah, completely agree. But yeah, thanks. Who knows? Maybe I'll end one that remained in 0 and 2. Better chance of it. So yeah, have a good evening, everyone, and good luck for everyone in the next races.
Thank you, Poidrac. You see Mr. Holmes, or Mr. Holmes, Lord of the Sith, doing a restream here, setting up the next race. The 4-way between J. Coper, Sparkleover, and Game Boy F9 Edgestream. Both of them at same seed, top and bottom. Left and right are your opponents, and whoever wins those two will get their progress to the next part as they win or loss. Thank you in the background. Also, at the beginning of the seed, Up to No Good, Up to NG was here doing our tracking initially. Thank them for their efforts at the beginning. And then to one who did a bunch of battling to you for the last 3 hours. And who's moving in here to help us with this particular race? I believe it's Snashy.